Just a while back, we did a video comparing the efficiency of our hardware for Model Y, the 2025 car, with the rear-wheel drive. We tested the efficiency of having those Aero wheel covers on versus Aero wheel covers off. And on the interstate, that actually did have a decent impact, close to 5% efficiency difference between having them off and having them on. So that is expected at highway speeds, but then we went ahead and did a comparison over around 600 miles of mixed driving, just our normal everyday driving. And it turns out that in this case, it was only 242 watt hours per mile with the Aero covers on versus 245 watt hours per mile with the Aero covers off. So very little difference, honestly, over that amount of time. Obviously, that's mixed driving. So at the lower speeds, there's going to be low impact on the efficiency because the Aero wheel covers obviously are for aerodynamics and are much more important at high speeds, such as 70 miles per hour. So with that test being underway and then taken care of, I do prefer actually having the Aero wheel covers on, just because it just doesn't really matter to me the looks difference between the Aero covers off and on, even with the wheel cap kit that we put on there. So we did have that wheel cap kit, and I don't mind the wheel cap kit, but also I just prefer having more efficiency. So even if it's just the 3 watt hours per mile difference over the long run on our normal everyday driving, that is preferred for me, just to have that higher efficiency. But also we are about to go on a road trip, so just putting those Aero covers back on for the road trip seems to make more sense. So we're going to go ahead and put those Aero covers on, back on from when we had them before, and then we're going to go ahead and update the software on the car. Again, it doesn't seem to change the mileage that it shows, but we're going to do that anyway. So I'll show you real quick how to do that again, how to switch your wheels on the car. So you're going to go to the controls. You're going to go to the service area here. You're going to go to wheel and tire. And as you can see right now, we have the Gemini wheels with the cap kit on. And what you're going to do is just go ahead and change it to the 19-inch Gemini wheels, which are those. What's the crossfoot look like? Oh, yeah, those are the new wheels. We don't have those. So yeah, the 19-inch Gemini wheels, that's what we have. We do have the dark wheel covers, which I think look better than these older ones where it's more like silver and black. The new ones are like a dark gray and black mix. So I do think that those do look better than these that they actually display. And what we do is we just update here. And so right now we do have 225 miles rated range according to having the wheel cap kit on there. But again, I don't believe that they actually make any difference between what is stated range one versus the other, even though it is about a 5% difference like we found out. So we'll just update. And once you say update, it will take a little bit for the car to just go ahead and just reset. So it'll come up with the Tesla logo there and just basically do a reset of the car. And then once it gets booted back up, we will have the new wheels displayed correctly, but like I said, no difference in the miles stated range. So that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to show you real quick how to switch those wheels out on your display. Obviously, it doesn't really matter in this case because it's just a matter of what it shows the car looking like on the display, and it doesn't actually take into account the around 3 to 5% range difference that you're actually going to have on one wheel cover versus, not a wheel cover, the Aero caps off versus on. So yeah, I don't really know why they don't actually state the range difference between the two wheels, because they really should, since when you purchase the vehicle and if you change to the, say, the 20-inch wheels versus the 19-inch wheels, they do show you that there is a difference in efficiency and a difference in overall range. Based on that, I really think that they should just go ahead and build in that same exact efficiency that they know exists, and the reason why they send the wheels with those aero covers on. They should go ahead and state that right in the UI when you switch from one wheel to the other, so it's actually more accurate to what you're using at the time. Now, again, small difference in this case, not nearly as big a difference between the 19 and the 20-inch wheels, but still, I would like to see the difference displayed on the UI just so it's more accurate. But again, I always put it on percent, so I'm just going to switch it back to 71% is what it says now. And I really don't think about the range that much at all. It's really just about the percentage left, and when we're on road trips, it just automatically tells you where you're going to need to stop and how long you're going to need to stop there. And so it plans it all out for you, so you don't really have to think about the range that much. And obviously, I would just plug it in at night when we get back. I'm still all for the most efficiency I can get, so we're going to have the Aero wheel covers on going forward. So that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.